Here's one of those videos that just punches you in the mouth with reality. Oh, realist news, right? That's what I do. That should be my slogan. Punching you in the mouth with reality and burning through the propaganda. For such an awesome recovery, Intel, CPU manufacturer, is laying off a massive 12,000 workers, which is approximately 11% of its entire workforce. Intel Corporation today announced a restructuring initiative to accelerate its evolution from a PC company to one that powers the cloud and billions of smart, connected computing devices. Intel will intensify its focus in high-growth areas where it is positioned for long-term leadership, customer value, and growth, while making the company more efficient and profitable, of course, which means we have to let go 12,000 people right now. But the truth of the matter is, PC sales, anything that has Intel chips in it, are probably sucking more now than they have been, which is really why we need to lay off 12,000 people. How do you say we're positioning ourselves for growth and long-term strategy, and we're also letting go 12,000 people? You don't let go 12,000 people when you're expecting future growth and prosperity, and we're going to go, help the cloud and get the hell out of here. Bottom line is, you've got shareholders, and our shareholders don't want to hear we're going down the tubes as far as profits, so we must let go of a massive amount of our workforce and then give you some fluff while saying we're letting go 12,000 people about why it's a great decision and it's better for the company and we're going to service the cloud. And get the hell out of here. The data center and Internet of Things, IoT, businesses aren't Intel's primary growth engines, with memory and field programmable gate arrays accelerating these opportunities, fueling a virtuous cycle of growth for the company. These growth businesses delivered $2.2 billion in revenue growth last year and made up 40% of revenue and the majority of operating profit, which largely offset the decline in the PC market segment. So there we have it. The decline in the PC market segment, but this other thing helped, as I said, made up 40% of their revenue and majority of operating profit, but I'm assuming it wasn't nearly as good as what the PC market used to do. The restructuring initiative was outlined in an email from Intel's CEO, Brian Krzanich, to Intel employees. Quote, "Our results over the last year demonstrate a strategy that is working." Really? So, if that's how it starts off, you're probably like, oh, we're about to get some decent raises finally. Been a little slack lately. Our results over the last year demonstrate a strategy that is working and a solid foundation for growth. Yes! By the way, you're freaking fired. Step into my office. What the? The opportunity now is to accelerate this momentum and build on our strengths. These actions drive long-term change to further establish Intel as the leader for the smart, connected world, he added. I am confident that we'll emerge as a more productive company with broader reach and sharper execution. Execution as in chopping those employees, or different kind of execution? These changes will result in the reduction of up to 12,000 positions globally, approximately 11% of employees, by mid-2017 through site consolidations worldwide, a combination of voluntary and involuntary departures, and a re-evaluation of programs. The majority of these actions will be communicated to affected employees over the next 60 days, with some actions spanning into 2017. Intel expects the program to deliver $750 million in savings this year, and annual run rate savings of $1.4 billion by mid-2017. The company will record a one-time charge of approximately $1.2 billion in the second quarter. And then Zerohead says, "Are you confused? Don't be. It's all part of the new normal recovery. And don't forget the spin. Don't think of it as 12,000 highly paid engineers and tech workers fired. Think of it as 12,000 brand spanking new waiters and bartenders." That is exactly right. Part-time jobs, wait tables, bartend, right? That's where all this, where the biggest growth rate apparently has been in all the garbage numbers the government's been spewing out recently. Recently, as in several months now. It's like, bars and waiters, bartenders and waiters. That's the recovery. Junkies and street dwellers. Pleased to announce we've got more business, lower unemployment, and the chart here shows that street dwellers and junkies are making up the majority of that. So this is a great recovery. Excuse me, sir. Those people don't have jobs if they're street dwellers and junkies. They live on the streets doing drugs and essentially junkies. You actually count that as a job? Well, we kind of had our lawyers look at the definition of working and, Wow. Some recovery, ain't that amazing? Take care.